Spicy ladies. Let's be brutally honest. When we think about what makes a man stay, truly commit, fall deeply in love, we often reduce it to something superficial. Is it her looks? The chemistry? Or let's not sugarcoat it. Maybe it's all about the sex? That's the message women are bombarded with. Keep him interested in bed, and you'll keep him. Period. But here's the truth that flips everything upside down. Sex doesn't keep a man. It draws him in. It distracts him. It can create a fleeting sense of connection. But it doesn't anchor him. It doesn't make him wake up wanting to build a life with you. It doesn't give him that deep, gravitational pull that keeps him choosing you when the world throws a million distractions his way. Why? Because men aren't the emotionally shallow creatures we sometimes assume. Underneath the surface, most men are starving for something deeper. They just don't know how to ask for it. Society drills into them. Strength means silence. Masculinity means needing nothing. Vulnerability is weakness. So they bury their real needs, convinced exposing them means losing power. But under that armor, underneath the bravado, is a human being who desperately wants to be seen. A man who doesn't just crave physical touch, but emotional touch. When a woman meets those needs, that's when a connection forms he doesn't just want, he needs. That's what we're diving into today. If you understand these 5 needs I'm about to share, and learn to meet them without ever compromising your standards, your self-worth, or your power, you become the woman a man can't forget. Not just someone he desires, but someone he literally can't imagine life without. So, if you're ready to move beyond surface attraction, if you're done mistaking sexual chemistry for real intimacy, if you want to tap into the part of a man that truly loves and commits, listen close. These are the 5 needs men have that are stronger than sex. Meet them, and you become unforgettable. We talk a lot about how women want to feel desired, looked at with hunger, craved intensely. And that's powerful. But what gets overlooked? Men crave something just as potent emotionally. One of their deepest, strongest needs? To feel truly admired. Not just liked. Not tolerated. Admired. He needs to feel the woman beside him doesn't just want him for what he provides, how he looks, or what happens in the bedroom. She genuinely sees something special in him and respects him at his core. This isn't about inflating his ego or blind flattery. It's about recognizing and valuing the parts he doesn't show to the world. Noticing the quiet effort he puts into being responsible. The moments he shows up with integrity. The small, often unseen ways he protects and supports the people he cares about. These things might seem ordinary, expected even. But when a woman calls them out with sincere appreciation, when she says something like, "I really respect how you handled that situation," it shows who you are at your core. It lands differently. It cuts deeper than any compliment about his body or charm ever could. Why? Because admiration answers the unspoken insecurity so many men carry. Am I enough? They spend their lives proving themselves to bosses, friends, the world, rarely dropping the mask. But when a woman admires him for who he already is, without demanding he jump through hoops to earn her respect, he finally feels he can relax. In that moment, he associates you with emotional safety. A validation not based on performance, but on his very identity. It's no exaggeration. Admiration builds the foundation of true emotional intimacy for a man. He might share his bed with someone who makes him feel desired, but he shares his soul with someone who makes him feel valued. He opens up. His guard drops. He starts investing in a future, not just a connection. Because now it's not just chemistry. It's meaning. And meaning? That's what creates deep, lasting attachment. Want a man to fall deeply, emotionally, not just physically? Harness the power of genuine admiration. Speak to the quiet strength he doesn't know you see. Reflect back the parts of him that usually go unnoticed. Because when a man feels admired by a woman he respects, that's when he starts to love her. Not just with desire, with devotion. And that is what makes him stay. Here's something we rarely acknowledge. Men, despite the stereotypes, are deeply emotional creatures. They feel. They hurt quietly. They carry burdens they've been taught never to speak about. Generations of conditioning tell them. Strength equals silence. Masculinity equals never breaking. Vulnerability equals weakness to hide. Because of this, most men are emotionally guarded, even in relationships. They might show up physically. They might express affection. But letting someone all the way in? That's rare. It takes something most women don't realize they offer. Emotional safety. What does that mean for a man? It's not about being his therapist or fixing his problems. It's about creating a space where he can show you all of him. Not just the cool, confident version he presents to the world, but the hidden parts, the fears, the failures, the doubts, the messy, emotional stuff he usually locks away. He needs to know that if he lets those cracks in his armor show, he won't be judged. He won't be diminished. He won't be made to feel weak or inadequate. He needs to feel that when he finally takes off that emotional mask, you won't flinch. You won't use it against him later. You'll hold it, and him, with love, grace, and quiet strength. This is where the magic happens. When a man feels safe to express without shame, he connects on a level sex never touches. Because now he's not just seen, he's understood. He's not just being touched, he's being felt. Emotional safety tells him, you don't have to perform to be worthy of love here. You don't have to be perfect to be enough for me. That's when a man bonds. Not just with your body, but with your energy. When that happens, he doesn't just want you, he needs you. Emotionally, spiritually. Many women underestimate this power. They fear showing compassion makes them look weak or invites being taken for granted. It's the opposite. When you can be both soft and strong and say, I'm here. I can handle all of you. You become unforgettable. You become home. Important note, emotional safety isn't tolerating bad behavior or becoming his dumping ground. It means inviting his truth while honoring your own. Creating that space makes a man feel truly alive. It makes him trust. And when a man trusts you with the parts he hides from the world, it's not just a moment, it's a bond. And no matter how attractive someone else might be, that bond is what keeps him coming back to you. Want a man to fall deeply beyond the surface? Make him feel safe enough to show you his lows. Because when he can fall apart in front of you and still feel completely loved, that's when he falls completely. Stay true to yourself. To all the spicy ladies make life beautiful, see you in our next video.